Hello everyone. In this video, we will see one of the most important topic in Python. In this video, we will cover what is the difference between mutable and immutable data types. So let's go wide. So if you see here, these are the some of the data types which are immutable in the Python. So integer, float, complex, string, bool, tuple, Fusion sets and all. Now the most important question, what are the immutable types? See, immutable types are those variable or data type whose value you cannot change. So now if you see here, I'm saying that we cannot change the value of x, but we have already seen that we have performed the operation on a x. Like suppose if I say x equal to, and then I say x equal to x plus 1, then the value of x were getting changed to 3. Then why I am saying that we cannot change the value of x? So let me do one thing. Let me open the PyCharm and then we will see what I mean by the integer type is immutable. So if I say x equal to 2, now let me try to print the ID of x. If you remember, the ID return the memory location of x. Now if I say x equal to x plus 1, and then after that let me try to print the x, and let me try to print the value of ID of x. Now let me run the program. So you can see here, when I assign value 2 to x, the memory location of x was something like this, which was ending with the 896. And then I perform the operation x equal to x plus 1. That time you are expecting that the value of x will be changed, and at the same time interpreter should have updated the value of the x at the same memory location. But if you can see here, the memory location of s got changed. The reason is simple, that x is integer and it is immutable. When I say the immutable, the Python cannot change the value of x. So whenever we are performing some operation on immutable objects, so basically the Python is creating the copy of that object, applying the operation, and then storing at the new memory location, and not and at the not the same location. Let's go wait. So if I say s equal to hello world, and if I say s equal to s plus Pradeep, and let me print the id of s. Let me print the id of s before also. So you can see here, earlier the memory location of s was ending with the 136. Then we updated the string, we appended the Pradeep at the end. After doing the concatenation, if you see the memory location, it got changed because the string is immutable object. We cannot update the string at the same location. Now let's go ahead and see what are the immutable objects. So you can see here, there are three objects: set, dictionary, and list. Those are the immutable objects. Now let me open the pie chart again, and then we can see why we are saying these objects are the mutable objects. So let me create a list p equal to 1, 2, 3, and I will say p dot append 4 print p, print id of p. Let me run the program. So you can see here, earlier in the p there were only three elements. Then we added a fourth element with the value 4. You can see here after appending the new value, we are able to see the new p list. Now you can see here the memory location of list p before appending the new element and after appending the element is same. So in this scenario, the Python was able to do the operation on the P without changing the memory location. The reason is simple, that list is the mutable object. So we can change the data in list at the runtime without creating the new copy. So hopefully you guys have got some basic idea about the mutable and immutable objects. So remember one thing, if you have to do a lot of write operation, then it is always a better thing that you should use the mutable object, because in those scenario Python doesn't need to create the copy of the data. But if your program had heavy read operation compared to write operation, then it is always a better idea to use the immutable object, because immutable object give a better performance for the read operations. That's all in this video. Thanks to everyone.